One day, Henry was steaming happily along when he passed the scrapyard. Suddenly, he saw a rusty old car being lifted through the air to be dropped into a giant skip. "Look, a flying car! Whatever will they think of next?" he whistled. The driver laughed. "Look harder, Henry. It's an old car that's being scrapped. It's on the end of that big crane." Later that morning, Henry was going the other way and passed the scrapyard again. There was another car being lifted high through the air. "It's the end of the road for you," Henry puffed. Then Henry noticed that the car looked modern. "That car doesn't look very old. Why are they scrapping it?" he asked. "Cars don't last long, Henry. Not like you engines," called the driver. Further down the line, Henry got another surprise. Just ahead of him, 3 cars seemed to be flying along together. They were hovering along just higher than the hedge. Henry couldn't believe his eyes. "What? More flying cars? What a strange day," he whistled. The driver had to laugh. "Wait till we reach the end of the hedge, Henry," he called out cheerily. When he reached the end of the hedge, Henry was surprised again. He saw that the cars were on the top level of a car transporter. Henry had never seen cars carried like that before. "Hey, have they all broken down?" he whistled. "Of course not, Henry. They're all new and the car transporter's taking them to the showroom to be sold," explained the driver. Soon the car transporter had to stop at a level crossing to let Henry go past. Henry called to the driver, "You should take them all to the scrapyard. Cars don't last long, you know." The driver grinned. "That's true, Henry, and they get held up at level crossings, traffic lights and roundabouts too, not like you steam engines." Henry started to feel quite special. That evening, the Fat Controller was talking to Henry and his driver at the main station. "I was late for work today, held up in the traffic jam," he groaned. "Oh dear, cars aren't really useful, are they?" muttered Henry. "We engines carry lots of people. We don't get caught up in traffic and we last 10 times longer than cars." The driver joined in. "You can even relax and read on the train." "You're right, and that smelly petrol car's run on costs a lot too," agreed the Fat Controller. Then he smiled. "But a flying car? Now that would be really useful." Henry laughed. "There's no such thing. So make way for a long-lasting, smooth-running, really useful steam engine." He puffed proudly and pulled away feeling very pleased with himself.